This playthrough is rated M for mature.
I have deduced you would be back, viewers. I could hear you clicking those buttons as you see the video before you. Well, today we find ourselves questioning the possible murder of Mr. Carey here. Let us find out. Let us see what his take on the story is. Or young man. He's not really a kid, I guess. What about this notebook?
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Sorry, folks, just got something caught in my nose there. What a way to ruin the dramatic moment. I was about to say something about Holmes just being like, it's like, I will know, Mr. You're like,
the sea
Holmes would be
knife
scary.
was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Well, too bad we're not playing L.A. Noire. Otherwise, we'd be able to tell from his eye movements or sniff of the lip or something like that if he actually
The
did it or
police
not.
seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Okay, let's see. So, let's see if that's wrong, because it says, he says to my friend and partner, R. Dawson, so that can't be. He can't have had the ring the whole time. That's the only thing I'm thinking right there. Sharp knife, let's see. It has always belonged to me. Profile of the victim, well, it's gotta be the ring's engravings.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Huh. Alright, time to look him over and see what we can see. So he's got a cap. Let's see what we can notice about this poor man. Looks like there's actually quite a few things to notice about him. Yep. Then wait, what is thin neck a thing? Okay then. Yep, he's got a patch. Let's keep going. Oh, hold on. Expensive fabric that has been patched. Okay. Doubt the chair has anything to do with it. Oop. What's this? Oh, short sleeves. Okay, so I've... Let's see what else he's got. Oh, no, it's... Yep, he's got some damage, like calluses, so that means he works. Scars, calluses, so he's definitely a working kid or has done some work before. I'm missing one more piece of info. Oh, hold on. Hold on. It highlighted for a second there. There we go. Elaborate buttons. Man, it wouldn't let me click on it for some reason. Rings on
So,
there.
Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Oh, it's not his, it's his father's. Because of
No,
the jacket.
Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
You're probably right, but can't go by hearsay. Okay, so we got some more notes to connect. I'm almost thinking, did he come back for his notebook, maybe? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see what this... Dream in the notebook. The breaking attempts were made in order to receive the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Interesting. Now it looks like there's another... Possibly another, Whoops. Swift action. No? Like I said, sometimes it just comes down to saying just click at all of them until you get the right one. Experiment required. We need to find out whether an unskilled or untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill a person. Well, I mean, do you have to really be skilled to just run a man through with a weapon? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Yeah, Watson seems to be the I wouldn't say guinea pig, but he seems to be just the...
What am I doing here?
Well, I guess it is a guinea pig. I don't know. I don't know. See, so here's Mr. Nelligan's. Apparently his father left him. I didn't realize that part, that perhaps he just left. I thought maybe he just died at a young age. That happens a lot. Or died at some point, because that just happens to people in that day and age. Okay, so we need to go find Watson. He's probably back at the shop, or back at the house, because he lives with them. This is at the point before... I think Watson is married in this current story, but Watson still hangs out with Holmes on a regular basis. Anyway, we need to get the hell out of here. I assume we don't have evidence yet to do anything about this yet, right?
These abbreviations.
Yeah, we need to find out more about this guy's dad, probably, if anything. We did that, but let's go ahead and reconstruct the scene of the death. See if we can figure out perhaps could the kid have done it, or would we need some more info? All right, let's go back to Baker Street. See if Watson's gotten back from his appointments, because he's still a doctor. And that's where he makes his money. While Sherlock Holmes, I guess he makes money from. Is there any more deductions that need to be done? I mean, I think currently I've got everything that I need to do right now. So I think we're good right now. Besides, I can do all that deduction in the place to begin with. Ah, here's one. Even though you hadn't left it. Hey, I didn't notice Toby there before.
Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
I don't remember him. Well, no, wait. I think he is mentioned in a couple of the books, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but like I said, it's been a while since I've read the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
And just to let you people know, for you not familiar with like anatomy and stuff like that, like most scientists do, if they're trying to test like something on humans, they'll usually use dead pigs to basically give an idea of what'll work on it. Mythbusters do that quite a bit, actually, so they don't shoot actual humans, you know. And they'll just take the body of a dead pig and do it.
I need to take a harpoon with me.
Oh, so I need to go back to oops. So I need to go back to Woodland and get a harpoon. Well, luckily they're not driving cars, they're just riding poor horses to death. I assume the reason to open your casebook or deduction is so because there's a small bit of loading time while doing it in the carriage, so if you want to just go over your notes or whatever before the next part, but I don't really need to, not really. But it is something for you to do if you don't want to just sit here staring at them. I can understand that. All right, let's go steal some evidence, shall we? Even though it's oh yeah, I forgot about that. But we still haven't found any more boots. Test that out. So, is it just me here? No one else to follow me? I remember in one of the old games, I think it was the Arsene Lupin one, where there was a glitch where Watson would always pop up behind you no matter where you were, so you'd never see him coming. It was pretty funny actually. All right, so where's the aha? Here you go. Take a harpoon.
Now I am ready for the experiment.
Alright, now I just need to go to the butcher shop and run pigs through with a harpoon. Our butcher friend will be fine with that. Let's just mess up the poor meat, shall we? With the nasty's pockets. But yeah, they mentioned the Ripper case in the book, in this game. Yeah, it was a couple of games back that they actually did do a what-if scenario, like what if Sherlock Holmes, like what if he was a real person and he dealt with the Sherlock case. And the only way they could really do the end of it was they based the ending slipping on my words. They based the ending of the game, I don't want to spoil anything, but they based it off a general synopsis of what people thought, and they just took like the story that made the most sense, I guess, with what is currently known about Jack the Ripper, and put that together. Now, whether that's right or not is a whole other story, but I thought it was an interesting look of how would Sherlock Holmes deal with the Ripper case and stuff like that.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise, yet.
A little arrogant, aren't you? Oh wait, Sherlock Holmes is supposed to be arrogant. That's the whole point.
Perform the most reliable test.
Okay, so we're aiming and then hold our breath and then throw, I assume, right? He's shaking too much.
Holmes,
Nope.
you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
I can do it as often as we can until
The
there we go.
harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Oh, I didn't do it? Huh.
Holmes, you should try to...
Well, sorry, Mr. Man. Also, the game makes it easier and easier because I suck hardcore at it. Nope. I didn't hit the X, but you can tell he's getting better and better at it. There we go. Took me a couple of tries. I assume you have to do that in the first place
This is the
anyway.
best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
That's usually the case. Watson has to pay for that type of stuff. Because it's not like Sherlock Holmes is a rich man, even though he gets a lot of free donations, but he spends it mostly. Cocaine! Cocaine! I'm good with the clown! Yeah. Anyway. So pen to the wall and strength requirement. Some facts may be interpreted deeply. You can always change the picture of the crime by choosing between mutually exclusive stuff. There's a remote possibility that skilled man usually, as far as I remember, usually doesn't believe in luck. It's usually all based off of I would say strength, because luck is usually then again, truth is stranger in fiction, but for right now I'll say it's a feat of strength until I get more clues to dictate otherwise. Alright, so what do I need to do now? So do I need to go back to check out Nelligan then, I guess? Ah, there we go, the harpoon. See, there's one. Does that mean I need to go check back and go talk to him again, maybe? Or maybe talk to Lestrade or something? Because I know most of these are... I don't know. I still think it's feat of strength, but... So I don't think that... So that basically means that the kid probably didn't do it, because he's probably not strong enough to do that.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Apparently so well known here that anyone's just... We still don't know anything about that notebook.
Locked.
We had a chance to look at the keys, maybe, but... Like,
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Maybe I need to go back to, I think, go back to, Baker Street, maybe? Or maybe we need to investigate the body again, perhaps. I think this may be at the part of the game where I may have lost a little bit of my head about where to go. No, Watson ain't there anymore. So maybe he's back at... Oh,
Good
here he is.
gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Am I missing a mystery of some sort? I'll go back to Woodman Lee's and then maybe see if the body's still there. Or maybe talk to the lady, see what she thinks. Because I mean, the only clue we have is, I mean, we have that notebook, so that's in the kid. Maybe he killed. I mean, if the kid did do it, maybe he did because Peter owed him something, or he's the one who caused his father to run off. Maybe. Yeah, I don't have any more boots, so there's no point in doing that.
The ship's...
Okay, so his body's not here anymore, which means it's probably at Scotland Yard. Maybe that's where I need to go again. You know, I should have noticed that when I came to go get the harpoon, and the body probably wasn't there. I wonder if now I'll probably just leave it all. It's not like I'm wasting that much time, not like in other games, but still. I'll have to think about that for the future, because this is one of those... It is an adventure point-and-click type of game, so there will have to be some clues or some patterns to form, and there might be times where I might not immediately figure out what I'm supposed to do. So there may be cases of me just running around in circles until I figure out the next thing to click on or something. Let me see if the body's been turned into the downstairs. No, looks like there's no bodies down here. I mean, other than the one in the bag, of course. That's nothing. What am I missing? I'm missing something here. Maybe I need to, maybe I'm missing mentioned some clues or something that I've. So I've already talked to the kid. I mentioned that he's mentioned that he's wearing his dad's clothes.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
The heck is that? Alright, well, I think what I'm gonna do is I think I might cut it until I figure out what the
I've done nothing wrong.
what I need to figure out next. Let's try the.
What am I doing here?
No, that
I've
doesn't,
done nothing
that doesn't
wrong.
do anything. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to when I figure out what to do next, I'll skip to that. So, all right, I'll see you when I've figured out what next I need to do in the plot. See you then. Well, it looks like I've checked like the area and I thought about talking to the lady again. So we're gonna do a quick thing of that and see if that brings us any more clues.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
Now, the only problem with that is that his box has been taken because it's no longer there, as our little information has told us. So, now we just need to figure out who has the papers. I could talk to the kid and see if he... I mean, I don't know if it's going to give us any more news from the loss of the box. Like it says here.
This place is not... An object was taken from here. It was...
So, because, yeah, I think those are the notes I believe the lady's mentioned. So, if that's the case...
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn.
Maybe I should talk to the kid again and see what he has to say about that. Perhaps that'll bring up something. Let us look and see. Probably not. This might be that one part in the game where it'll take me a small bit of time just to figure out where the next clue is, or maybe having to rely on me having to just scan everything and just see if I find that like one little bit of info, you know. Which I mean, all point-and-click adventure games have that moment, you know, where you just have to just click on everything and click that with that, just to see if you missed anything. You know, I kind of like walking around in Detective Vision and Batman, the Arkham City games, for example.
These are brief.
For example, right now we've got two possible clues, which is two clues that we don't know the actual answer to, which is the notebook and the footprints. Could try talking to Watson again. Maybe I need to figure out some.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
The game hasn't. There's no clues or anything that I can pull up from that. Let me try my abode one more time. If not, I think I'll end the episode a little early, which I think I've already spent enough time anyway, but I'll do some sketching around, you know, while keeping it recording, so that way when it comes back to the showing you viewers what I'm doing, then we'll actually get on with the plot again. That's the only bad thing about a lot of these point-and-click games, is like missing that one clue, or you miss that like one dialogue box option and you're like, that you accidentally skipped over, for example, and you're like, dang it. Hello? Aha, so we had to do some research. That makes more sense. So, let's see. So what are we trying to look for? Heavy gold ring with an inscription. Holy crap. So marks and... I think that's what we want to look for, right? We don't want to actually... Because we're not doing... Okay. Garden supplies, huh?
That is not the one I need.
Okay. So...
That is not the one
No.
I need.
What is
That
that?
is not the one I need.
So I need to figure out what the engravings mean, right? So... no, none of those. Fingerprints, maybe. No, that wouldn't be it, would it? No, nothing there. Well, I thought it was going to be like the symbols one or something like that, but... It's a golden ring.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
Is it going to
That
be just me clicking
that is-
on all of these until
That is not the one I need.
I hate to be that type of person, but...
That is not the one I need.
Hold on a second. Oops. Huh. Okay, well, I hate to be that just click on everything and just to... I want to actually figure it out from a mental point of view, so am I trying to figure out the engravings themselves, like who could have actually engraved them? Maybe that's it.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one. That is not. That is.
That's just gonna happen a
not
lot,
the
isn't
one
it?
I need.
Okay,
That is not the one. That is not the. That is not the one.
oh, I already did that one. Man, I'm kind of stupid if I haven't figured it out by now, right?
That-
Like, there should be something I should be... Should I just click on all of them? Might as well.
That is not the.
Just keep doing it until the game
That-
tells me otherwise.
That is.
I'm kind of one of those people that can kind of
is-
understand a thing after
is-
I've been told. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But
That.
not all the time, though.
That. That.
I mean, like I said, I'm not that smart a person.
That is. That.
Okay, I'm not even thinking properly. Man, this game is just showing me how much of an idiot I am. Like, I'm not even paying attention to, like... Okay, so I'm doing research, right? So there's no reason... I don't even know why I was clicking all of that. Okay, well, I gotta get back into the adventure game spirit or whatever. So, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear my head. I'm going to get back to you fine viewers when I've just, I just settled down and I have to think with an open mind in this game. I have to look at all the options and not just click at everything and hopefully I get it, because that's not the way you're supposed to play these games. You're supposed to actually think about it and research it, and by pressing that one button to say I could actually research other things, just goes to show that I need to take a nap or maybe eat something. So, in the next episode of Crimes and Punishment featuring Sherlock Holmes, perhaps I will pay attention. Perhaps if Sherlock Holmes wasn't here, would I be able to solve a crime? Probably not. I'd probably send a poor man to jail. So, but, well, the game's afoot, viewers. See y'all next time.